Why should Americans pay more attention to our relationship with Japan and with South Korea and the three-way relationship?
Well, if you think about the region, Mark, it's a very tough neighborhood. You've got North Korea, you've got Russia, you've got China right at your step. Our two strongest allies in the region, of course, Japan, again, the third largest economy, fourth largest depending on exchange rates, but a huge economy in the region. South Korea, a rising economy, very strong partner as well. We have significant military presence in South Korea also. On the peninsula there, we have perhaps 18, 20,000 plus active duty U.S. military, mainly Army, there to deal with a potential incursion on the peninsula. In Japan, as I mentioned before, we have roughly 60,000 U.S. military, often in the region because it's mainly Navy and Air Force that are there, and Marines, of course, that are in Okinawa in the region there. So we have a significant military presence and significant cooperation that takes place. The Korean military works very well with us. The Japanese military works very well with us. We need to get them to work better together, because in getting them to work better together, we're going to lift the capability of all of us combined. At a more important time, I can't imagine in that region. You think about China's threats in the Taiwan Strait, what's happening with North Korea, again, just before President Trump's departure to Malaysia, North Korea launched again. Kim Jong-un is being belligerent yet again. This is a very hot area. The Philippines, I'm deeply concerned about what's happening there right now, and we need to have a greater partnership. Japan has worked with us in the Philippines. As you said, President Biden brought the leaders together from South Korea, from Japan, and they met at Camp David. That's when we initiated the Trilateral executive dialogue that's bringing together the CEOs of large companies from South Korea, Japan, and America to begin to deepen our economic ties. We've continued to do that. We've met here in the United States. We've met in Seoul. We just met a couple of weeks ago in Tokyo. Very successful engagement. And there, what I've seen over these 3 years that we've done the Trilateral executive dialogue are these CEOs deepening their relationships, forging partnerships, and creating not only new economic and technology partnerships, but partnerships that benefit our national security as well. I think it all goes together, and I'm very optimistic about where it can lead.